friends, welcome back for a Nest With Me video. It's been a long time since I made one of these, and today we are starting the process of getting ready for this baby. I am 37 weeks pregnant now, due any moment. So fingers crossed we get all of this prep work done before baby gets here. We're getting a good start in this video. The first thing I'm focusing on is getting our room prepped. I have this little cart next to my bed. I'm a big reader, and I keep all of the books that I have not yet read on this cart, but I knew I wanted to turn this kind of into like a makeshift bedside nursery station. So I am narrowing down just like a handful, like a single shelf of books. Honestly, these may not even stay here long term. We'll see what we end up needing all the space for in this room. If you are new to my channel and are just finding it now through the nesting video, welcome. I am expecting my second baby and we are currently renovating our house. So things are a little bit hectic around here. There is not a nursery for this baby yet. There will be hopefully very soon, but things are crazy in the house and I'm just trying to do the best with what we've got, and mostly I'm focused on just getting clean clothes, getting diapers, getting wipes, all of the essentials, and then making it all fit where it can. So first thing I'm doing is just pulling out all of my baby stuff that I have saved from my first pregnancy and all that stuff, or my first child. This Costco bin is full of like my postpartum supplies, a lot of things I saved from the hospital. I'm just going through pulling out things that need to be washed, and then I also have 2 big boxes from Amazon. Those are full of the purchases I have made for this baby. Thankfully I didn't have to buy a lot, mostly just like disposable things. Like I bought a fresh thing of pacifiers, I bought fresh postpartum care items for me, vitamin D drops, saline spray, all of that stuff. My goal today was just to kind of remind myself of what I already had, what needed to be washed. You can see here I'm finding some of the old Tux pads from my first pregnancy. A lot of things here are expired or just things that I know I'm not going to use. I love decluttering, I love simplifying my life, and living in a renovation home that we have not fully moved into yet. Our basement is a giant storage space, has definitely helped me get even better at just being more minimalist with what I need. So I'm only pulling out like my personal essentials. It might be more than what you need or what you'd like in your own situation, or it might be a whole lot less. I'd like to think I'm more minimalist, but besides the point. I'm getting rid of things that I immediately know I don't want to use again, because if I don't want to use them this time, I'm probably not going to want them for a future pregnancy either. So that's going to be some good decluttering going on. I've got a big trash bag happening, and we're just going to start going through all of these boxes.
Shut the lights, go infrared. We can spend all day in bed. Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes.
Okay, moving on to unboxing these Amazon items. I will do a more detailed look of what's going on and like what the actual items are that as a second-time mom, I knew I wanted to have in my arsenal and ready to go for this baby. That's going to be a little bit later on in this video, so stay tuned for that. But mostly we're just going to be unboxing here and just kind of starting to get organized. Like I already said, this is the first steps that I'm taking for this baby besides just placing these Amazon orders. We have had so much going on in the DIYs and renovations in the house that I have just not taken the time to do this yet. I've just been caught up on other projects, and I'm so excited now to just focus on getting this home ready for baby and just focusing on baby. I am so done painting things around the home and doing little projects like that. Like those things are still happening, but my husband's kind of taking the lead on all of the projects basically through the end of the year. I'll be helping here and there, but he's doing the bulk of like the big stuff that's going on. And so it's nice to just focus on like buying cute little onesies and making sure I have enough newborn diapers and all of this stuff. So I'm very, very excited to be in this phase of nesting and just focusing on this baby and getting ready mentally, physically, and the house and all that good stuff. I do plan on having much cuter organization in the future once the nursery is built out. We're hoping to have that done by the end of this year. So the nursery will be done before baby even needs to move into their own room, so I'm not stressed about that. And it would be nice to have like the dresser and everything that I could just settle into right now. I would love to establish that organization before we have 2 under 2, but that's just not how life's working out for us, and we're going to just go with the flow, go with the punches, and we're going to make the bedside nursery in our bedroom as organized and as functional as possible in the meantime.
Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down.
Also, if you are new here or you've been around for a while, I would love to get to know you a little bit better, so hop down to the comments and say hi. Let me know if you're expecting, if you have kids of your own, if you're hoping to get pregnant soon. I would love to know where you are in like your little family journey, or if you're just here and it somehow like you ended up on this random nesting video. If you don't have plans for babies anytime soon, let me know down below. I'd love to say hi and get to know all of you guys. And if anybody else is having an October baby this year, let me know, and we will be on the same sleepless journey together.
It was bound to happen, 'cause your heart is caving in. So why you bother? This is nothing you can run from. I hope you make it, 'cause I can't change it anyway. For soon it's all over, and you've been running again.
I know all these baskets look very chaotic, but I definitely have a method to the madness. Just hold on, I'm going to explain that in just a few minutes.
Your heartbreak, enjoy your heartbreak, my friend.
Okay, cutting in here, Madeline is napping. I have approximately 45 minutes until she is up and full speed until bedtime, and I'm solo parenting for the next 10 days, which is very hard when you're 37 weeks pregnant. But one other thing I'm doing as more of a self-care thing for me, besides like the literal healing of my body, is I'm actually partnering with Merit to share this part of the video with you guys, and I'm revamping a lot of things in my makeup routine. Now, a few of the things I sent over have already replaced items in my makeup bag. The first thing that I swapped out is my concealer. I started using Merit's The Minimalist, which is a complexion stick. It's supposed to replace a foundation and a concealer. It's a really simple way to apply it. It's a stick product that goes straight on your face. You can blend it with your fingers. I like to use the Merit brush that they sent with it as well. It is super, super soft and nice to blend it. It's so easy. It blends like a complete dream on my skin. I'm using the color Bone because I am a pale person, and it is a perfect match. They also have lots of tools on their website to help you find your perfect match. I also always love to add a little bit of color and life back to my face, especially when I'm tired from having a newborn, with blush and bronzer. Merit's cream formulas for these products are so quick and easy to work with. I also use that same exact brush to blend them all out, and it's a beautiful finish. I'm using the lightest color in the Bronze Balm and their Flush Balm in the color Fox. This gives me a nice natural look while looking awake and having a little bit more color to my skin, and it's the perfect mom routine of just quick swiping on, blending out, and it takes no time at all. And I'll definitely be keeping the Shade Slick and the color Au Naturel in my diaper bag, since a little color on the lips always makes me feel more awake, and this is so easy to apply. You don't need a mirror, low stress, and it's a beautiful just flush of color, once again just to make you feel a little more awake and pulled together. The other nice thing about all of Merit's products is that they love working with skincare experts and have made sure that all of these products will not clog your pores, not trigger any acne flare-ups. That's something I definitely struggle with when I am not pregnant. So we'll see how that works for me in the future, but they are very careful with their formulations to make sure it is very skin friendly. All first-time customers with Merit will receive the classic signature makeup bag. You've probably seen this all over the place. So first-time orders come with this. And right now Merit has running a special where if you spend over $100, you will receive a limited edition vegan leather makeup bag with it as well from fashion house Parenza. And on top of that, all orders over $40 will ship free. So if you're interested in checking out Merit for yourself, the link will be down in my description bar. And thank you again to Merit for sponsoring this portion of today's video. Now on to kind of the controlled chaos. I got rid of both of those Amazon boxes. Those are out of here. This Costco tub is mostly cleared out. A lot of it was honestly just trash, but I have a few things like maternity swimsuits and the baby play gym from Lovevery. That play gym will definitely be pulled out, but with all the construction in the house right now, I'm gonna just leave that in there until we actually feel the need to use it. I just at Target today grabbed a hamper. I know that this material is definitely not ideal, for a newborn. It's just like felt. So I think what I'm gonna actually do is put this as one of Christian or I's hampers, and then give baby girl one of these fabric ones. But since this one was already empty, I've just been throwing things like burp cloths. I got a new cover for my favorite nursing pillow, the My Breast Friend. I got it with Madeline, loved it. Super helpful with breastfeeding, which is something we struggled with a lot. but the only thing is that it came in like a neon orange color. So I found this really pretty light pink dusty color, got that. Also, in case you haven't noticed, we're having a girl, another girl, so much fun. I got a new swaddle. We didn't have this in the newborn size because I didn't realize the magic that were these arms up swaddles until Maddie was already in like the smaller, the medium size. So I grabbed this. From Spearmint Baby, I got this really cute little ruffle footy onesie. This is going to be her little coming home outfit. Got a cute little ruffle butt and just baby things. Things that need to be washed. My baby wrap, my Solly wrap, bassinet sheets, our Snuggle Me cover. I know it seems like I unboxed a lot of stuff from those Amazon boxes, but a lot of that stuff was just like disposable things, like the postpartum diapers for me, or like legit diapers, like things like that that are one-time use. Everything else we basically have from our last baby. We just need to wash it and get it fresh and clean again. And that's what going through these two bins will entail next. I believe this bin is mostly her newborn stuff. We picked up a few things for like the car. Like we already have the car seat, the infant car seat. We have the UPPAbaby stroller, so we have the Mesa car seat that's already installed in the car. We just need to install a new mirror for it. We have this cup holder that broke while flying on our last trip that needs to go on our stroller. And then we have all of the attachments to turn our UPPAbaby from a single stroller into a double stroller. So this is all like downstairs car stroller supplies. And now coming up here, I have rough piles. So it looks like a lot, but I have it under control. This bin is everything that needs to be sterilized and clean. I've got little pacifiers. I have new pump parts for my old pump. I'm going to keep the same pump, but I got fresh parts, so we're all good in that. I got a fresh pack of Dr. Brown's bottles, and I got nipple shields. I am panting because I cannot talk because my lung capacity is so limited, but no one in all the YouTube videos I watched for my first pregnancy talked about these, and they were a total game changer for me with breastfeeding. My first child would not latch in the hospital. It was very stressful. I immediately started pumping in the hospital to just try to salvage our breastfeeding journey. I had multiple lactation consultant visits. Like, it was a whole process. Maddie was not exclusively breastfed until she was like 2 or 3 months old. And it was very emotionally draining on me, and I wish I knew about these beforehand. These are, it's going to seem weird if you're a first-time mom, but they are like basically pacifiers that will fit over your nipples. They come in different sizes, so you need to figure out what size you are. But basically, you put them on your boob. Baby can suck on this much easier, and it's easier for them to latch on this sometimes. So I got a fresh set of those. I'm hoping I don't need them. That would be ideal, that baby latches and everything's perfect in the hospital. But that was not the case last time, so I'm going in prepared this time. Those are all in my sterilization bin. These are gonna go into our bedside nursery stuff. I got a new sound machine. I got the cutest print in the new gather mat for diaper changes. It's got little Mickeys on it. I'm gonna go put those besides the bed. I'm probably not gonna like actually use these caddies, but I've got baby things here, so I had some leftover newborn diapers. We've got lotion. I love to use Aquaphor on their little butts to keep them clean and moisturize and prevent any diaper rash. So I have 2 of those. In case there is a diaper rash, I have the Dr. Bordeaux's butt paste. We also use lots of saline sprays and drops. Maddie was a snotty little girl, and so that's a fresh bottle. And then of course vitamin D drops for baby. So that's like baby supplies. Obviously like wipes and other things will happen in there. Now this starts the mommy care. This is all my postpartum diapers that were left over last time. I forgot I had all of these. So I stocked up on a bunch of other stuff, but I did not have fun postpartum recovery last time, so I wanted to be prepared. I had already the Freedomom Peri bottle. That's great. Cannot recommend that enough. I got a fresh nipple butter because my other one was expired. I found 2 cans of Dermaplast from my last pregnancy, and they were not expired, so I bought a fresh one too, so we have 3 of those. I also splurged and bought the After Ease contraction drops. I don't know if this works or not, but all of the reviews on Amazon said they rather have it than not. I also got this perennial healing foam from Freedomom. Now the hospital provides most of this stuff. They give you the Dermaplast, they give you the pads, the ice packs, they give you the, what else is it called? The did I already say that? They give you everything you need at the hospital, but there were a few things that I definitely wanted to have more of. I wish they gave me more Dermaplast. I went through so much of that in my healing process, and I had a 2nd-degree tear. It wasn't awful. But the one thing that I wish I had done was bought these. It's the Freedomom versions of like the Tux pads. Now the Tux pads are little circles, and you have to like layer them up on your little diaper situation when you're healing, whereas these are just like large rectangular sheets. And not to get way too TMI, but I'm gonna get way too TMI. Sometimes little circles would separate and stick to you, and it is terrifying to try to find where they are when you are healing and swollen and bloody and you have stitches. And so the couple times I had Tux pads stuck to my body, I got terrified and freaked out. And then when I realized you can just buy one large strip that you're not gonna lose, or like have one of like the 4 circles you laid out get stuck to you, game changer. I am so excited about this. Ice maxi pads. I've heard these are so much more comfortable than the hospital ones. I didn't enjoy using the hospital's ice packs because they were super uncomfortable to sit on with your stitches, so hopefully these are a winner. I also grabbed a fresh pack of my favorite pads, make that easy. And because I didn't realize I already had a bunch of diapers, I bought a fresh pack. And the last thing is also something you may not have heard about, but it's called a sitz bath. It sounds kind of gross. Like, this goes over your toilet and you fill it with warm water, and you can put some Epsom salts, and you literally just let your area just heal down there and sit in it in warm water. It promotes healing. It's not just like a made up like holistic medicine type thing. Like, it's like an actual like medicinal like thing to do. Like, some hospitals will even provide you with one or set them up for you. I didn't do that in my last pregnancy, and I wish I did. So I am prepared now with my Epsom salts and my sitz bath, and I'm gonna be fully healed and feeling as good as soon as possible. If you have a toddler, you know the struggle of like leaving anything out. Is it just open game for it to get disorganized and messy again? So anything that Maddie could reach, I wanted to put away on that little bedside cart. She's pretty good about leaving that alone. And then we're also going to start going through all of the clothes. I was super organized as a first-time mom, and at least for the newborn size, put all of her little outfits and clothes and rompers in labeled Ziploc baggies. I have not done that for any other size of clothing yet. I just get these white bins from Target and just dump everything she's grown out of into them. I also had thought that I had gone through and gotten rid of any onesies or clothing that was like too gross to use again, because little babies have lots of blowouts and spit up, and I was finding all sorts of bodily fluids staining a lot of these clothes. So the chair behind me is my trash pile. It seems like I'm getting rid of a lot, but like, I just can't stomach the thought of putting my fresh new baby in these old stained clothes that like legit had poop on them, or like I could tell it was a poop stain from the location of the stain. So I'm getting rid of a lot of stuff, which is good that I like did this process today, because now I know like I need to grab some newborn onesies. And yes, you do need the newborn size. I don't know who started saying like, don't buy newborn size stuff, like you don't need it. Like, I have some pretty good sized babies. Like, Maddie was a decent size, and we still used newborn for like, I want to say at least a month, if not more. So get all the sizes, make sure you have plenty of easy little outfits, because they're going to get messy, they're going to get spit up on, they're going to be nasty, and who knows. Maybe this baby won't have as bad of reflux as Maddie did. Maddie had really rough reflux that was not well managed until she was a couple months old. So a lot of her newborn stuff just did not survive that phase. But thankfully, we got that under wraps, and most of her other clothing is in great condition. Now, because we are so limited on the organization space we have, sorry, I am out of breath. This baby is kicking me up in the lungs. Whew. But because we're limited in organization, I think baby's gonna need to steal a dresser drawer or two from me and Christian. We'll figure that out in the next Nest With Me video, where this stuff is actually gonna end up. But because I'm limited on space, how many times can I say that before getting to the point? I'm stopping the clothing at 0 to 3 months. I'm only going to grab those 2 sizes right now, and I really don't even know if I have space to store 0 to 3 months and newborn at the same time. So we'll figure that out once we get there, but anything else that I'm pulling out of this second bin was basically just burp cloths and like the car seat cover or random things. It wasn't a bunch of clothing because almost all of her 0 to 3 month stuff was in that first bin. So that's a little summary on why I'm leaving most of those bins full. I am able to consolidate them into one whole bin, 2 bins into one. I'm not making sense anymore. Y'all, I'm tired writing this video. Writing this video. Guys, pregnancy brain, tiredness, solo parenting, all of it is catching up to me, and you are hearing about it right now in this video. So I'm gonna quit rambling. You guys get what I'm doing. I consolidated the bins. I have a whole thing of laundry to do. You get the picture.
That we only get one life, I wanna make it count, honey. Come on now and take my hand. Hey, darling.
Okay, my filming got a little bit wonky. I actually filmed these clips right here before I filmed the outro, so you'll see the bedroom looking messy again in a few seconds, but just know that it's because of editing reasons. It was just choppy if I left it in at the end. But basically, I need to keep everything out of reach for Madeline still. Any little bit of organization I did would be quickly undone because she is learning how to climb furniture very quickly. So I'm putting all of this away, and then I'm also going to pop over into what will be Madeline's future bedroom. Currently, it's a guest room, but also currently it's where a bunch of construction is happening. So I'm taking out all of the clothes she has outgrown from this dresser. I really need to spend some time organizing this space because it is a big dresser, and I definitely could use that to my advantage to help organize and store baby items for the time being, things that won't fit in our little bedside nursery setup, but that'll be a future video. I did not have the time for it this day. I'm also going to set up these little Amazon dividers. They're very similar to the IKEA ones, but this is my favorite shape of the dividers that IKEA makes, and so I found on Amazon a listing where you could buy only the like little skinny long ones. So I got a pack of those, put those in there, and get back to wrapping up this video. Okay, this open closet situation has gotten a lot crazier, but we have a full laundry basket of, I think I went up to 0 to 3 months. I don't know what I was thinking when I packed those bins because literally every single newborn onesie that I had was covered in stains from gross baby things, and it was gross. Maybe in the moment I wouldn't care. Sorry, interrupted by a toddler, but it was gross. So I need to get some newborn stuff. I think I definitely am good on sleepers because Maddie didn't use a lot of sleepers. It was actually pretty warm in the house. And I think she like overheated and stuff, but her reflux showed up in a big way on all the other clothes. So I need newborn clothes, which is very good that I did this because now I know that. Everything else is just in the trash bag because there's just no saving it. There's no saving like half of the burp cloths we did. Maddie was a very, very refluxy baby. So that's all taken care of. It's really chaotic over here, but I'm glad I have this first round of nesting done, organizing. I think we definitely like have everything we need. We have our bassinet here from Newton. We have our Snuggle Me at the bottom of this. All of this is clean laundry that I just have nowhere to put right now. So one day we will address that. We also have a diaper stash going on up here. And then this is how Madeline entertained herself. I didn't realize I had this many of the disposable nursing pads. I had actually gone and bought some recently. So I'm gonna go return these at Target, get some money back. And I think that's a good start on nesting. I got a few things at Target today for Madeline. This is completely unrelated, but things for like sensory bins. So I got a bunch of this crinkle paper and Halloween colors. These magnet woodland creatures for the fridge will be fun, I think. And also got some Halloween things, like a little Halloween rubber ducky. So I might do some sensory bin stuff for Madeline, like prep work for her. So stay tuned for more nesting videos. I'm gonna organize this stuff, set up my postpartum cart, like actually have the laundry put on the things, like have the bassinet in place, all of that stuff. So more finishing stuff for the baby coming, more hauls, all that good stuff. So that's gonna be a wrap, I think, on this video. There was a lot of stuff going on. A lot of unboxing and a lot of trash and still a lot of cleanup, but thanks for hanging out with me. I love these nesting videos. If you want more nesting content now, I have a whole playlist saved from my last pregnancy with Maddie. I had, I think, 4 or maybe 5 nesting videos, and we actually had a nursery for Madeline built at that time, so it was like more aesthetic organizing. Like we did all the diapers and the dresser drawers and all of that. Right now we're under construction and baby doesn't have a nursery yet. That's going to be my cue to wrap this video up though. Thanks for hanging out. I will see you guys next time, and soon we will have another member part of this little crew.
I bet you think that I should calm down.